How many years you doing the joint? You hear me?
Is that what?
How many years you doing the joint?
10.
You 10? How old are you?
28.
28? You went in when you were 18?
17.
Hey, man.
051 Melly was a well-known person in the drill community. You know, do you have any stories or any thoughts about him?
We used to go over there on 051, me and Ocho. You know, Ocho Mana, I don't know if you know who that is, but he one of the rappers from O Block and whatnot. We used to go over there. We used to hang with the Melly and 051, Fathead, Preboy. We used to be over there and, you know, that's like, again, it wasn't the worst of the worst. This was like kind of when 051 started to kind of like bring no, because they wasn't always around, but they came kind of around maybe my freshman year in high school, probably the year before that we started hearing about them. But I don't really got many stories with them. All I know is that at one point in time, they was like fans of what Sosa was doing, because I remember like, yeah, we was all kind of into it, but they was singing the songs that Sosa was singing, and me and Ocho kind of like, yeah, he hard type deal. And then from there, it went ugly.
I'm gonna have me a decent little threesome night with my 40. And my man. But she be tripping, like, man. She be upset, like she don't be having that much playtime sometimes. I got you, baby. You know the 9 just be fucking everybody up around the city. It's robbing everybody. Yeah, I gotta cool out on you, baby. I gotta cool out on you. Like 33 friends. You got 33 friends. She just got 28. It's cool, man.
There are some gangs that come and go like seasons, but then there's others like 051 Young Money that come along and terrorize the ops with members that are not only dangerous, but damn near in love with drilling. 051 is a fraction of the Mickey Cobras set, but was labeled a renegade gang for their independent and reckless movement. They were located more on the north of 600 at 51st Street and Cottage Grove. Some of their main ops would be gangs like 600 and THF 46. 051 is known for hella bodies, but that comes with consequences. Some that led their deadliest members to jail, injury, and even death. One of the most notable deaths from the gang is the infamous Chirac gravedigger, known as 051 Melly. By all accounts, bro wasn't to be trifled with and enjoyed sliding on ops like he graduated with a PhD in drilling.
So have y'all ever bumped heads or anything? Or seen, you know, Melly?
Nah. I ain't never bumped heads with Shorty, man. It's fucked up what happened to him, though.
Y'all, you finna leave, my boy?
Yeah, I'll come right back, man. I gotta go. Slide! It's my little brother's birthday. I gave him a present. Slide!
But on September 1st, 2019, Melly would be backdoored at a house party in an apartment at 6100 block of South St. Lawrence Avenue, which was Jaro City's turf. The room was packed with the alleged shooter in the cut waiting for his chance to strike.
Man, they just killed y'all.
Fun turned to chaos when gunshots started ringing out like a scene out of Warzone, sending everyone screaming in a panic. Footage showed a hit-up Melly lying on the floor, bleeding out. Melly was rushed to the University of Chicago Medical Center, where he was pronounced dead. Word on the street quickly spread, pointing fingers at Taekwondo World member Nate 007 being the trigger man. It was get back for Melly allegedly shooting up his crib while his baby moms and baby were inside. To most people, Melly was the face of 051 and the deadliest, but the reality was that the people he was affiliated with wasn't nothing to mess with, some even being said to be more bloodthirsty than Melly. That brings us to 051 Kiddo. Bro started out doing good in school and had dreams of being a computer technician, but the streets was calling and he was in love with the fast life. So he became known as the savage who you don't play with because he's about handling business. He's allegedly the one connected to the bodies of 600 Shaq and 600 Tricks. The ops couldn't take Kiddo out, but the law wasn't going to let his deeds slide. And at just 17 years old, he got hemmed up and sent away in November 2012 for 10 years and 5 months for armed robbery with a firearm. He came home on April 5th, 2023 and was determined to change his life around and pursue rapping instead of the streets. And he was standing on business with that dream, releasing tracks that started to do numbers.
State your name and ID number.
Lavelle Adams, 2012 111 4081.
What happened during the incident?
I don't know.
Did you get hit?
Nope, I ain't do nothing.
Were you involved in the fight at all?
Nope.
Okay.
The CO just came in and slammed people.
Say it again.
CO just came in, put me on the ground, hostage because of handcuffs on.
Okay. Do you want to press charge against anyone?
Nope.
Do you have any injuries?
Nope.
Do you want protective custody?
Nope.
And are you in a gang?
Nope.
Okay. Did you receive medical attention?
Yep.
Thank you.
Man, how long you been out of jail now?
It's been 3 months and a few days now.
3 months and already just going crazy.
Just like losing it.
Yeah, I see you dropped a video yesterday and it already has over 100,000 views.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah, definitely. I'm proud of myself. So I feel like I'm thriving for everything. Like I just did 10 years and 5 months. So like I deserve it all because I never had none for real.
Unfortunately, less than a year being out, Kiddo got caught up in some mess that got him in the kind of legal trouble he didn't want. Apparently, there was a warrant out for him cause bro wasn't checking in with his probation officer, which violated the conditions of his parole. On February 9th, Kankakee County Sheriff's Office released a statement stating that agents from the Illinois Department of Corrections Parole Division, KA-MEG, Kankakee City Police POP Unit, and the Kankakee County Sheriff's Office conducted parole compliance checks on 4 subjects at 3 different locations within Kankakee County. 3 adults and 1 juvenile were taken into custody on numerous gun charges after compliance checks were done at their residences. One being 051 Kiddo, aka Lavelle Adams. Kiddo was arrested for 3 counts of felon in possession of a firearm, possession of a firearm by a gang member, aggravated unlawful use of a weapon, and 1 count of possession of a stolen firearm. He was taken to the Jerome Combs Detention Center after 3 loaded handguns were located inside the residence, one of them being stolen.
What's your last name, man?
Adams.
You say what?
Adams.
Adams?
Yeah.
First name?
L-O-V-E-L-L.
L-O-V-L-L?
Yeah. L-O-V-E-L-L.
Yeah, okay, that's good.
Nah, this gotta be a joke. This shit charging me with 3 firearms. They crazy. It's gotta be a joke. It's gotta be something to this shit. Something that they probably gotta do, like through their process. You have to take a person in, like this through law. You feel me? You could never ever. Let's do law. This law.
Well, you're a felon, right?
It don't matter if I'm a felon.
But you can't have firearms in your residence, correct?
In my who?
In your residence?
My residence.
In your residence?
Look, wherever the firearm, they found a firearm in the car right now, right? They can take me to jail. Okay, cool. They can take me to jail. The firearm is not in my possession. The firearms is not in my possession. It's not in my possession.
Would it be in your arm's reach, though?
It's not in my arm's reach. It's not. I didn't even know the firearm was right there, game. That's backwards.
051 Kiddo was on the right track, but with this over his head now, you know they about to try to put that boy right back away to make an example out of him. 10 years to go right back in jail is crazy. Just like that, another 051 member got caught up with the consequences of the streets, but more savages were still lurking. 051 Rose was known for allegedly being one of them ones in the gang. His name had weight, and word is he had the respect and connections to call the shots on a op. Rose is a wild card for real. The ops knew that and tried to take him out by way of firearm, but Rose ate the shots and went on to taunt his ops like it was nothing.
You want some, come get some, nigga. YM.
We gonna put them together like a Lego.
That's what we do, and free UWA.
He gonna put you together like a Lego.
On phone them, we gonna do it dirty.
Many call him King Loose Screws, and well, the name is self-explanatory. His criminal background matches the alias too, cause bro got more mug shots than a picture book. That boy was checking crimes off like it was his bucket list. Sure enough, that trend continued, landing him right back in the slammer to this day. His downfall only got closer to losing his freedom for good in May 2020 when he was arrested for aggravated battery against an officer. Footage would hit online showing the scuffle between Rose and the cops as they tried to pull up on him and place him under arrest. Rose eventually tried to do the dash, but them boys in blue were deep and cut him off.
Who's over there? 23's headed, but who is over there?
Walk back over here.
Alright.
Squad, they trying to get away. Step it up.
You
Go.
have a description?
Wrong.
Alright, take your time.
Wrong. You pulling back up. I'm telling you to stop. Stop. I didn't do anything. Put your hands behind your back. I didn't do anything.
Go ahead, sir. You have the air.
Black hair, black dreads. Right there, right there. I didn't do nothing wrong.
Things were about to get a lot worse for Rose in the coming months, cause in August that same year, they slapped a body on him after he bonded out. Allegedly, they was trying to pin the homicide of a dude by the name of Delonte McDaniel on 051 Rose. As if that wasn't enough on his plate to deal with, authorities wasn't letting up. They were really trying to put the man below the jail, cause in October 2021, they charged him with another body, having Rose out here sounding like he was another Chirac serial killer. Documents would leak online showing the second homicide they were charging him for. According to the documents, Ricky Anderson, aka 051 Rose, was positively ID'd for the homicide of one of their ops named Kamari Belmont, aka THF Bobo.
Serious questions tonight for the Cook County State's Attorney. How did prosecutors miss a deadline to bring a defendant to trial?
Murder charges had to be dropped, and the 23-year-old man was released from county jail, only to be shot to death moments later. Here's CBS 2's Jim Williams.
As Kamari Belmont sat in Cook County Jail charged with murder, the clock started running.
We want
accused people, we want victims, witnesses, everybody. We want them to have a speedy trial.
Prosecutors had 120 days to bring Belmont to trial under the state speedy trial statute. They didn't get it done and had to drop the murder charges. Michael Johnson was Belmont's attorney.
In all my years, and I've handled hundreds of murder cases, the first time this has ever happened to me.
CBS 2's legal analyst Irv Miller was a supervisor in the state's attorney's office.
When you were in the state's attorney's office, what would have happened?
Whoever didn't count the days would have been fired.
State's attorney Kim Fox's spokesperson blamed her predecessor, Anita Alvarez's administration. An error occurred in the handling of this case by the prior administration. Going forward, we are working to improve training protocols for our prosecutors to prevent such errors. Minutes after Belmont posted bond Monday night and left county jail, someone in this SUV fired shots at the 23-year-old. He didn't make it to the hospital.
What was your reaction when you found out he had been shot to death?
I was absolutely stunned and felt very bad for his family.
We asked the media office for State's Attorney Kim Fox, who's been in office for months now, whether her administration should assume some responsibility for the error. We have no further comment, they said. We were unable to reach former State's Attorney Anita Alvarez for comment. Live in the newsroom, Jim Williams, CBS 2 News.
So far, some unconfirmed info has been saying Rose beat the Bobo charge, but is still fighting for his freedom with Delonte body. So right now, his future is up in the air. However though, 051 member Drilla posted in 2022 that the boy Rose was on his way home. That still ain't seemed to be true. He's not the only other 051 hitter behind them bars. 051 Kiddo's brother, 051 Preboy, is also off the streets. According to 051 Kiddo, his brother was out on bond in 2023 after they dropped the 50 racks to get him out, but he violated the terms of his bond and was arrested again.
Yeah, how long is your brother locked up for?
Well, he was just out on bond for 50,000.
Okay.
He violated his bond because he ain't supposed to be out of state.
You have a favorite memory with your brother?
That's my shorty. That's my son. Free Preboy.
How much time does he have?
Well, he finna start a trial in a minute.
Oh, he has to go through trial, okay.
Yeah, he just sitting in the county with no bond. If he had a bond, we would have been got him. But he just sitting up right now.
Right now, 051 Preboy is sitting behind bars without bond, awaiting trial to see what's his fate. The next 051 hitter either got that good juju protecting him, or he's got Saul Goodman as his lawyer, because the cops can't get the bodies on him to stick. He's known as one of 051's most dangerous drillers, 051 Uchi. First, he was the main suspect in the murking of his op 600 Lil Boo. The way he was done in was dirty as hell, left slumped on the streets lifeless. They couldn't pin that on him, but the documents hit online showing that Uchi was a suspect in the hit of THF Bobo. According to the documents, they found a cigarette butt in the rear passenger door cup hole, and through DNA analysis, matched it with that of David Adjeki, aka 051 Uchi. Still, it's two things that could be happening since Uchi wasn't thrown in the cell given their findings. One, it doesn't prove he was in the car when the hit happened. Uchi could have been in the vehicle anytime before that. Or two, the feds are hanging him out on a string while they build more evidence for a bigger case. Just hope he plays it safe and watches his movements, because seems like 051, while many of their hitters are still alive, find themselves behind bars. It wouldn't be a 051 deadliest vid if I didn't include the man himself, 051 Drilla. Word is Drilla be having up to 6 bodies out here, but it's not only that, bro is disrespectful as hell. In his track 51 Dead Ops, dude was talking reckless on everybody, just running through the ops dead like he was reading eulogies. No one was safe. It's no wonder they've been trying to catch him lacking. The ops been making repeated attempts on his life, from busting after him on live to having shootouts, but no matter how many times they wet him up, Drilla just keeps coming back.
I'm floating.
Say a lot. In that truck! In that truck right there, right there, right there, right there. That nigga made shit. Man, we out of here, bro. Man, the niggas can't do shoot. Hell nah, I was just hit. Nothing. But come on, man, we gone. Man, damn. My God. Hey, this like, man, the niggas can't even shot one time and this shit miss.
It's amazing he's still alive to this day, but guess he's one of the lucky or blessed ones out the game that's been active and still alive and currently outside. That brings us to an OG 051 member that recently got out the can, 051 Aero. He got out in late 2023 after he was locked away for murking THF Bezu's relative by the name THF Raheem. Then he got caught up in some other gun charges after that. The story is that back in the day, 15-year-old THF Raheem pulled up on 051 Aero and them, leaving Aero with a wound to his shoulder. Aero and them shook back for Raheem in 2015, but unlike Raheem, they made sure their target was sent to the afterlife. At the end of the day, 051 was up in scores and their ops were up and back. But one thing is clear, 051 appears to have kept most of their heavy hitters still alive, even if locked up. There's still more members doing their thing, but time will tell if they grow on some music industry vibes or continue being active in the streets fighting the ops and the cops. And there y'all have it, gang. 051, the most ruthless gang in the rap. Hey man, get in them comments, man. Let me know what y'all think, man. You already know what it is. Drillers and trappers, we trapping and drilling 247. Don't go nowhere, man. Watch that next video. Gang!